Welcome to another vlog, just showing a little bit more of my independence era, I guess I'll call that. So living alone, having productive days, and also fitting in self-care at the same time. And hi, it is Tuesday morning. I am just starting my day. I'm just getting ready for my day. And yeah, welcome to this vlog. It's going to take place over the next few days, and I'll be sharing you tips on self-care, living alone, as well as productivity tips. Just in general, things that help me, I guess, get my life together and all those sort of things. So I have all of these things planned for today, so it's gonna be quite a productive day, I expect. And by the way, I'm Lauren. I do personal development, personal growth, productivity, self-care, habits, content, and I share vlogs that include tips. I'm just gonna get ready, and then once I am ready, then I will head off and do my content stuff. I just did my blog stuff, my content stuff, and I took a little bit of a break, and now I'm doing my freelance writing stuff. And my first tip, which is going to be productivity tip, is to have focus mode. So I'm sorry about the Android people, but at least for iPhones, those who have iPhones, you have the ability to have like focus modes. So these are all of my focus modes. So I have focus mode for work, focus mode for study, focus mode for this me. So I'm gonna put the work focus mode on now, and this is first of all good to silence all your notifications and stuff, but it's also a good brain thing as well. For some reason, when I do the work mode on my phone or any single mode, like my mind automatically switches to that. I think it's like a mind trick sort of thing. So I'm gonna go get my work done, and we'll be done soon. So yeah, I'm gonna do all my content stuff. So writing the blog post for the next week, which was this one, and editing my next YouTube video, which is actually that one. Another productivity tip as well is I love putting on study with me Pomodoro timer videos when I work, because I love using the Pomodoros. And if you don't know what Pomodoros are, just basically when you work in short bursts of time. So you work for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break, and then after 3 to 4 Pomodoros you take a little bit of a longer break. And I absolutely love that, especially with tasks that I dread doing, and especially since after like 30 minutes of doing work, like my brain just needs a break. So it's really good. But to amp it up, I love just picking like a study with me video. Even if I'm just working, like I still use a study with me video so I can go along with the timer. So yeah, so now I'm doing my freelance writing work. So aside from content creating and also studying law, I am a freelance writer. So I spend 2 hours doing some freelance writing work, so a lot of brainstorming and a lot of writing articles. So it's almost 12 o'clock, it's about 11:45. I just finished a couple of hours of work, and now I'm going to have some lunch. So I did a meal prep at the start of the week, so all I have to do is just heat up my food. And that is the tip I have for if you're living alone. So because I live alone, there's no one really else to prepare healthier foods for me, so I don't end up getting takeout. So yeah, meal prepping is a huge time saver, and literally like, it just took me like about an hour of my Sunday just to prepare 1 week's worth of food. I'm gonna put this in the microwave. So it's time for my little lunch break before I head off and do a couple of hours of studying. But in between study sessions, I do some cleaning, and today is house cleaning, so I'm vacuuming. And yeah, I just do some life admin stuff as well. So I'm about to head off to work. So basically for work, I have a couple of jobs. So one of the first things I do is I'm a freelance writer, so I do write, and that's what I do at home. And then the second job is that I facilitate workshops, so I do that in person, and of course you do like the prep and like the other things beforehand. But yeah, that's basically like the only in-person job that I have. It's basically the only time I'm leaving the house today. So because it's a workshop that I am leading, I kind of want to just look a little bit presentable. So I'm all ready to go. I'm going to bring my massive gallon water bottle, but hopefully it will fill light as I drink more water. Yeah, I just came home. I completely forgot to film because I was so busy, but I am home now, and I'm going to make myself some dinner. It's just going to be leftover food that I had from the weekend, so decided that I just want to get eat all those leftovers afterward. Okay, so my leftovers is way too good to rush into eating because I still have to get like a couple of things done. So I'm just gonna have a pizza pocket as a snack so I'm not like starving to death. So basically I plug into that webinar, and I also do a bunch of batch tasks as well, just to wrap up my night, finish up my night. And then my night routine starts the moment I turn off my laptop and I get changed into my pajamas, into my comfy clothes, and I do my usual night routine. So that is Tuesday. It is now Wednesday, so I do my usual morning routine and I do my morning walk. And today is campus day and I'm having some breakfast. So I put it in the air fryer. They're basically hash browns, and while it's in the air fryer, I do my affirmations and journaling. And while I'm eating my breakfast, I scroll through Pinterest. It's something that I absolutely love doing. And then I get ready for the day. And hi, welcome to Wednesday. I have classes today. I just took my time this morning with my walk and my breakfast, and now I just have to get ready and do all the things for classes. So I love buying matchas, but I decided that I'm gonna try to save money on buying like drinks on campus. So the last time that I got a drink on campus, like I kept the cup and then I bought like matcha thing. So I'm gonna try to make it myself and put some ice in it so it feels like a drink that I bought. So we're gonna see how that works. Spoiler alert, it was an epic fail. I had high hopes and I was disappointed. So making my own iced matcha was kind of a fail because I got matcha green tea and not the matcha mix. So that's why it tasted terrible. So it's fine. I'm just gonna go and just buy it on campus instead. I haven't bought on campus last week because I did it on iced coffee. We'll just get it this week. So now it's time for me to walk to campus and rush to my class, but that was silly, I'll tell you later. So I went to the cafe before I went to class so I can get my matcha, which tastes so much better. And silly little me forgot that class was cancelled, didn't check the announcements, so I just went to a newest study spot and I just caught up on a couple of things there that were class related. And I headed off to the library so I can be in a different work environment, and I just did my freelance writing work. So I did that all in the library because I still had like a 2-hour gap until my next class. So yeah, silly little me. But I went to my second class that was to about 2 hours, and then I went back to the library, had my lunch, and did more freelance work. So I walked back home because I wanted to go back home, and I did my content stuff, and in between my content stuff I did my cleaning, which was today was bathroom cleaning. So that is all I've filmed for Wednesday. So I'm about to log in to a Zoom meeting just about now. Yes, I'm wearing the same outfit. We are normalizing repeating outfits. So I'm just gonna join this Zoom meeting and we'll be ready to go. So I logged into that Zoom meeting and it was a good meeting, and I did edit a YouTube video and then had a little bit of a snack in between, and then did all my work stuff. Yeah. Right now I have already completed all my things. As you can tell, I was kind of in a hurry to get into my Zoom meeting, so I forgot to put on some jewelry, but I will put on some jewelry right after I deal with all of this. And yeah, I have all of these things planned, so it's gonna be another productive day. I just have one class tonight, so I'm gonna be able to take my time to do all the things that I need to do before I have to get to class. So I'm done with my work stuff for this morning, and right now I am in between work sessions, so I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I'm just gonna take a walk outside, and that's my productivity tip to you, is to know what to do in what you'll be doing in your breaks ahead of time. Like, we all know that it's important to take breaks, but what exactly do we do in the breaks? So because we want to avoid, accidentally going on social media and then it becomes like 30 minutes to like an hour or like hours on end, we want to be more intentional with our breaks. So think of like about like 3 to 5 activities of things you'll do in like your 5-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute breaks. I'm gonna go take a walk and then we'll go and finish the rest of my blog stuff. I basically just take a walk around my neighborhood. It's enough anyway just to be getting some fresh air, and then I go back and do my content work, and then in between I have a snack And then I do some more work. So I do some freelance writing work, getting all the work-related things out of the way. So I just finished all of my work-related stuff, freelance writing work, and the other job that I have. So now I'm going to take a break before I do some studying, and I'm going to do it with some cleaning. So on Thursdays, I clean my kitchen, and that is one tip that I'll share with you. If you're living alone, or even if you're living away from home, or even if you are living at home and you want to, be helpful with chores around the house, theme your cleaning days. Like, give each day a specific theme of what you're gonna clean. So on Monday is my laundry, Tuesday is like my general house cleaning, so that's when I do the general vacuuming, mopping, like all like the general house stuff. Wednesday is when I clean my bathroom. Thursday is when I clean my kitchen, so I'm cleaning my kitchen today. And then Friday is all the other ones. So usually on Fridays I would clean my car, I would tidy up my car, and any other of the excess cleaning that I probably didn't get done earlier in the week. But I am on track with my cleaning, so yeah. So I just go out and clean my kitchen, and then I do a couple of hours of studying. So I finished everything that I need to finish here at home. I'm just going to do my studying on campus so I can be in a different environment, because I've been in the same environment this whole night day. So I'm going to get ready, pack my stuff, all those things. I'm also going to have another attempt at making, I'm not going to make a matcha, I'm going to make an iced tea instead. And by iced tea, I mean I'm just gonna use the iced tea in my fridge, bit of ice into it, and put it into a takeaway cup, so it feels like I just bought it from the cafe and like save money and stuff. Chill with making a drink. So this is a time lapse of me making my drink. The hardest part was getting the ice out of the ice cube tray, but it was pretty easy. Now it's just an iced tea, but like literally it's still a drink. Now I'm ready to walk to campus. So I drink my drink while I'm walking to campus, and yeah, I pretend that I bought the drink while walking around on campus. But anyways, I go and find a study spot to do some studying for a couple of hours, and I managed to find my usual study spot. And once I do that, then I head off to my 6:30 p.m. class. I still had a bit of time before class, so I went and heated up my dinner. So I brought my dinner with me to heat up in the microwave, and then it was class. So I just came from class, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to the grocery store, and I'm going to actually get the things that I need for the drink that I want. So I have officially wrapped up everything that I needed to finish, and I'm gonna have a bit of a self-care night. So my self-care night is gonna be really simple. I am still kind of hungry because I did just eat dinner just like a few hours ago, but it's time for some soup. Spicy ramen soup. And I'm gonna put a face mask on. It'll be a self-care night, and it's kind of my way to do self-care, and that's kind of the tip that I will share for you as well, is that self-care is whatever you prefer. Like, I know Instagram shows you like, what self-care should be, or social media really shows like what self-care should be, but self-care, it all depends on you. It depends what makes you feel relaxed, what makes you feel recharged. It can be whatever you desire. So I'm gonna wrap up my night, and then there'll be a big day tomorrow. So my self-care night, so I had my spicy warm noodles while watching Modern Family, and I love having soup during this time. And then it was face mask night, and I watched Wizards of Waverly Place. Happy Friday. I did my social media content batching, and then I went for my morning walk. And once I got back from my morning walk, I did some journaling, some affirmations, and I got my breakfast while scrolling through Pinterest. Good morning. It is finally Friday, and got a few things that I need to get done, so I'm gonna be doing these things. So it'll be a pretty full-on day today, but it is all good. It's gonna be a productive one. And one thing that I'm really glad to have done that really helps me like save a lot of time and save a lot of stress is just planning my days ahead of time, instead of like planning my day on the day of the day, because that would have taken, like, planning my day beforehand already takes up a lot of time. And imagine like taking up more time to plan your day when your day could have started already, if that even made sense. So if you can plan the day before, but what I like to do is like I like to plan a week in advance. I don't stick to it religiously, like I can always switch things around whenever things pop up, but it always gives a good idea for me on how my day will look like. So I get all the work that I need to get done, and then I have my lunch. So I'm about to head off to my doctor's appointment, and I'm just gonna say that going to the doctor does count as self-care. It's not just bubble baths and stuff. Going to the doctors, going to your appointments, your regular appointments, that counts as self-care. So I'm just gonna go to the doctor now because my appointment is literally in 5 minutes. I'll be happy. Yeah, this is me killing time in the waiting room, but once I got back from the doctors, I did all my freelance work, my studying, all those things. I finally finished, I finished everything that I need. I think I have a pimple here. I have a pimple. Okay, but I finished everything that I needed to finish, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna head off to the mall, and I do have a pre-prepared meal, but because I finished earlier than expected, I'm gonna like cook myself a meal because I kind of like that vibe. Basically, I did all the errands that I needed to get done while at the mall. I got a baking tray because I wanted to try baking one of these days. And then I just had another self-care night while watching my favorite TV show. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. So don't forget to subscribe. Bye!